Huh? Are we working? No, hold on. Are we working now? Yep. Okay, so the chibi is working. There. I think we should be alright. I don't know if my mic is a bit low, maybe? I haven't been live in a while again. Or have I? I don't even remember. Let me check if my mic is high enough. Not at all. Okay, let's check this. Are we good? Are we good? No. Okay, turn it up a bit more. No. Okay, turn it up a bit more. Maybe now. I'm gonna put it up a bit here in Steam through Labs 2. Maybe now. I'm gonna put it up a bit here in Steam through Labs 2. I think we should be alright now. That sounds alright.
Wherever in this world I roam,
I think we should.
carry memories of my
it sounds okay.
This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Kaza's already saying hi too. Yeah. Welcome to Lantern Rite. I've been holding off from doing it all week, or like whatever when it started, I don't remember. I had a very stressful week and it's finally over. But I gave it a last whirl by like taking the wrong train. So I was behind schedule. I was supposed to be home at like 3:30 and I got home at 4:30, so an hour. I lost an hour. But I'm here now. I had lunch. That's why I postponed the stream a bit so I could eat in peace. What are we here now? I have no idea where I don't even fucking know what I'm talking about. No, I don't. I have no idea how long this will be. I'm gonna switch over. Okay, it works because they added full screen borderless now. It took them only 3 years, I guess. I'm gonna adjust a bit because this is so high up. Yeah, looks better. I don't want to waddle a lot. So let's quickly do my commissions. We might... Hey, wait, is it actually the last day of the login event? Because then we might pull Xianyun today then. I originally didn't want to pull for her, but then they put Gaming on her banner, so I did pull on it. And now I want her kind of, because she's kind of fun to play. So we might pull her today, because I'm on, literally on 80 pity by the end of this day. Oh god, this is embarrassing.
Into the wind.
Also, gumming is so much fun too. I still have to completely figure out his playstyle, but he's very fun. He has Fremine's sword for now. But I will get him a different one eventually.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Plunging impact in the game.
You can tell if someone's a pushover just by looking at their basic kung fu skills. Horse stance, kicks, splits, jumps, tumbling. If you can't hack even those, ooh boy. Best case scenario, you might fall off a high pole during a wushu dance and be bedridden for a couple of weeks. Worst case scenario, you run into bandits on a delivery run and you can't fight them off. Definitely lose the cargo. Probably your life, too. Scary thought, huh? Yeah, I thought so, too. That's why I said it to the other guys in the agency to persuade them to train with me.
I have never heard this voice line before. It was very cute, though. Gumming is so cute. I'm trying to hurry up, but I needed to listen to that one, because that was a line and a half. Hello, Ryuji. I had 3 exams this week. It was very stressful, and then I also had line work exercise I needed to finish, which sucked because it was like typography, and I hate typography and calligraphy. It's fucking stupid. It's like one of my least favorite things about art school. That and media design, but it's not because I don't think media design is like cool or stuff, but because I don't like my teacher. I have had this teacher for 3 years now, and I don't like her, and she's not a good teacher. But they keep putting me in her class. Whatever. This should be my last year. Okay, literal towers. These aren't very bad commissions today. Sometimes they're very annoying. I'm doing commissions. I could be doing like the encounter points with the event, but like I like doing commissions. I'm like probably the only person on earth who does. Like I don't know anyone else who enjoys commissions.
Hey, what gives?
Yeah, what gives?
Everybody stand!
I don't need to kill these. I'm just like, this is relaxing for me. It's sad. Bong. Okay, enough. Last one. I need to condense my resin, because I am capped, and that is everyone's worst nightmare.
Alley-oop.
Alley-oop.
Congratulations.
Cool. I really like him for traversal too.
Let me weave you a
Up to it, Manzai.
Shell gaming is the meta for this patch, I guess. I'm lucky that Kazuha can also do damage against these because he just needs to spare some pyro and we're good. Okay, going back to base. Yeah, I'm doing TV today, by the way, because I forgot to set up the webcam and I wasn't gonna do it anymore. I wasn't in the mood. So there's no VTuber today. But it should be fine. I used to have nothing at all. We still managed.
Add Astro.
Hello, Catherine.
Thank you for Add Astro.
Okay. I guess daily stuff is done now. Okay. 17. Yes, today is the 5 fig day. Let's do some polls then. Yeah, 6 polls. I don't know what my pity is, so I'm gonna import it really quickly. Oh, my back hurts. Everything hurts. I turned 20 in a few days. Imagine that. I'm not looking forward to it. Is it just me, or like do birthdays kind of like lose their charm over the years? Okay, so we are on 76 pity. We might get a 5-star today. Okay, let's go. 77. 78. Hey.
A cursory change in one's appearance and you barely recognize me. Then let one dispel any doubt. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases, go where one desires, and journey with whomsoever one wishes. Nevertheless, in light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xian Yun in public.
Okay, cool. Thanks, bird lady. And we have some left over. That means savings for Kazuha rerun. No, but honestly, I don't really want any of the next coming up characters, I guess. And like, who's coming up? I guess Chiori is coming up. I don't really want Chiori though. Sijuin is still missing from the roster. Who else? Chlorinde. I might want Chlorinde though. If Arlecchino becomes playable, Arlecchino, I guess. But I don't think she will be playable. I don't know. Still, this is officially called the Kazuha savings, because in case of a Kazuha rerun, I want to have wishes to get another constellations. Yeah. Or what else is it savings for? Scaramouche's Little Sleep Bell. I've been trying to get Toletua's Remembrance since Scarra's release, and I lost the thing to the donut, which I have now on Barbara. Yeah. This is how, my polls are going on the weapon banner, I guess. As you can see, I have 2 limited weapons, and I've been playing for 3 years. Yeah. Anyway, we're daddling too much.
I need to tighten them.
What is... Oh yeah, I got her. Okay. Let's do the event. I don't wanna take up more time. Let's go. I'm looking forward to it. I like Lantern Ride every year. The first one was a bit when it happened, but it still had Shao, and I love Shao. Okay, fireworks. Going down. Oh, Kaching. And Charlotte. Both are my least favorite characters, followed by Yai Miko. No, actually put Yai Miko before them.
And Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
Same.
Nice to
Hello.
see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
I'm like
So that's why
weirded out that I didn't need to do Xianyun's
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is
quest
only fitting
to
that
do
Lantern
this.
Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really
Okay.
did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device. Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical? Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Just say
Exactly.
fish.
Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Sounds awesome.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite. Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon! Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also
I was
carries
about
the
to
weight
say
of Liyue's
it's not that
cultural
deep,
traditions.
but I guess it's
There's an old
culture.
poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just awaiting to be found."
Are you gonna finish the line? Ka-ching? Ka-ching? She broke. I'm just gonna wait, cause maybe she wants to finish. Nah, she won't finish. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna click.
Poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize
Stop
a feeling
that
of
game.
longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Ka-ching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Ka-ching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking a
let me
lot
think.
today. I'm like also about to pass out.
Talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissor-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
I hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
All I can think about when I hear the word kite now is Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini.
See the spectacle already.
It's a really good book. You should read it. I really liked it. We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Paimon sounds like a millennial sometimes.
Wait, Trevor? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those 2 people lurking over there?
Yeah, I see them.
Just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Ka-ching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
I agree. I know it's
So
the
it wasn't
Adepti.
just Paimon.
I've been spoiled. It's
Do you
hard
think
not
they
to
could be
see
treasure
them
hoarders?
everywhere.
They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. foil their plans before they even begin? You
That's
go
just
right
assault
ahead.
people, I guess. Wait, Paimon. Okay, I guess let's talk to a suspicious person.
Oh,
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from?
Shut up, Paimon.
You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we can tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver. For the purpose of
Hoyoverse
this foray
hates
into the
men.
mortal realm, however, you may address one
These
as
men could have been
Hojo.
slay. They could have been playable characters. They fumbled the bag. They could have been playable characters, and I would have pulled for them. I would have paid. Which one is the dear one? I think Mooncarver. What was it? No, that's Mountain Shaper. I would have paid good money for Mountain Shaper as a playable character. Good money. Just saying.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
you may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Ew, that's a nice
Let's look into
name.
research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Perhaps you can prove it?
Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last lantern rite, we gathered at Mount Hulau with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection?
Did
The
you?
flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
Okay. I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon's sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just,
Yes?
Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver?
I
It's
guess the
not
deer
really a
is
thing, is it?
Mooncarver. Whatever.
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now, it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Ah, so you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Okay.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke.
Ah,
However, if you do happen to cross paths
so
with her
you're
over the
scared.
next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern ride!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
bye, NPCs.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
I don't know about that. If it's big, it might have more weight, I guess. What's this missing person poster? Oh, did we not rip it down here? Okay. What I was saying is maybe if it's bigger, it has more weight and it doesn't fly as high. I don't know if I want a big kite then. Hello.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Yes.
Ooh, a scissor kill swallow, and a butterfly, and oh!
Oh.
Ah, this jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
It's probably just
Of course.
merchandise.
The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Ride. Paimon would love to go take a look.
I'm pretty sure it looks normal, actually.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Sure.
Gaming, the guard you just mentioned?
I mean,
Yes.
I won't say no to
Communications office handles
Gaming.
shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Will help.
Oh, wonderful. You will
I'm only doing it because I want to see Gaming, though.
This time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
I won't say no to a discount. Okay, where is he? Okay, up there somewhere.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
He's so
Perfect.
cute.
Gaming is here.
I am
That's
screaming
Gaming. We just
at the
spoke
top
to
of
a
my
guy
lungs
from
when
the
I see him.
office who needs you to deliver some goods to Elon Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
What's that lady doing over there?
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
Who doesn't know us, Paimon?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elon Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then.
Okay.
I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Okay.
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Paimon seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too.
Aw.
Shows how close you are.
I love
need to
you,
pack anything up before we hit the road?
Gummy.
I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
I live in a teapot.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
My horse. Ooh. Oh, that's fancy. Ooh. Oh, foraging. Okay, what else? Ah, this is so cute. Ah. Okay. Is this the main quest or like? I guess not. I'm gonna do the side quests later. I just want to get through the story. And then I stopped navigating to it. Okay. Oh, there. As much as I want to be like lore accurate or something, I also kind of want to get to bed today at some time. I love this place, by the way. I spent so much
The
time.
docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
I spent so much time exploring it. I haven't done a lot. I have like every part like 40, 45 or something. But it's so cool. I love it so much. It feels just like my first time playing Genshin. I love it so much. Because like I wasn't a big fan of exploration in like the later parts of the desert. This was the bane of my existence. This too. These two parts were ass. And don't even make me start on these parts where all the ruins and stuff. Those were horrible. And then the whole cave systems here were alright. Inazuma is literally cancer to explore. It took me so long to explore every nook and cranny of it. This is alright. I loved these new parts of it, I guess. I preferred it when the tower was above ground though. And as you can see, I have like the first part already fully explored. I don't want to explore everything fully yet, because I like to do it in the last month before the next region, because it gives me more savings. Yeah, but the whole Chenyu whale, chef's kiss, it fucks. It's so good. I love it so much. Okay, I love your idol gaming, but you don't need to show me your routine every single time. I'm gonna nap this sweet flower though. Okay. Oh! Ambush!
Wait! Get behind me.
Why are you giving me a trial, Gaming? I have him built already. Now my entire setup is ruined. I have specific spots for specific characters with specific uses. And now you ruined everything. I hate you, Hoyoverse.
Sorry, pal.
Sorry, pal.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I've heard of it somewhere.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chenyu Vale.
Mm-hmm.
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Aww.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy?
Side
to do all
hustle.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
that?
Yeah, duh.
Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Let's go to the dogs. I also I tried the boat, and it was so cool. I love it. I love everything about Chenyu Whale. It's like one of my favorite areas, I think, now. My favorite area of all time is still Dragon Spine.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders
But
are
yeah.
so stiff.
Are you gonna
And her
sing?
stomach's so
Please?
Empty. Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liyue is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon now? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied, and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
What is that?
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too
Yeah.
full.
Paimon can't get full. He's like a guinea pig.
Apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Aww.
And
Thank
here's some for
you.
you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone and he treats every person he meets like a close friend. I love him.
That hit the spot.
I love him, Your Honor.
She was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating wintermelon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places.
What is that?
It's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
I love him.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon could be in a good mood anytime she wants.
I love the music here, by the way. I normally play without music, but I did turn on the music for my first
Don't forget
session
your things. Watch
exploring,
your step as you get off the
and
raft or going for a
I
swim.
love it. It's so good.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Have I taken the elevator before? I think I have. Where's the elevator though? I don't remember. Okay, here. Come, elevator. I could probably also like teleport there, but we're doing this lore accurate, I guess. I have not checked for new recipes yet, actually. I'm gonna do that later if I
slow
don't
down.
forget.
I'm begging ya.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Okay, what was that? Are you okay, Gumming?
Oh, well... how should I put it?
What is it?
Come on, spit it out.
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Oh.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them.
Oh, come on, are you gonna make me sneak?
I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Okay, well then we'll just have to sneak past them.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
I'm gonna cover you. Don't worry. Why are you... Okay, I thought you were gonna walk right into her. Oh no.
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Oh, it's your aunt. Okay, she is leaving. You are so pretty, madam. Ma'am, you're so pretty. I'm just listening to the music.
To the right, and
We're here!
wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
I didn't do shit, Game. I'm sorry.
Piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim in them.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drugway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
Thank you.
We'll be off soon anyway.
Okay,
Hey, we're already
then I guess
here,
we
aren't
don't
No
won't
harm
drink
in
any
taking a load
tea.
off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songla tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down
They
and relax,
really
Uncle
coached
Drugway.
this man
What would it be if I
in
just sat here and let you
Chinese,
go through
I
all this trouble?
think.
Leave this to me.
Also, I
I
don't
have to
speak
be up and about
Chinese.
and drop these goods off anyway.
That's
What's a
probably
little
something I
extra
should
gentleman fee?
mention.
Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Ooh.
You noticed what Paimon likes?
Honestly, Paimon, he's amazing.
How long have you two known Gami?
Like 2 hours.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends, you know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju. Then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Drugway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
Feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. It could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Oh, that's way too generous of you.
Dude,
Don't mention it.
I feel so bad.
Thank you for all your help.
I hate it when
Besides,
people spend
thing
money
between
on
me and
me.
my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
See you at Shinya Kiosk.
Alright, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Please don't spend money on me. I will cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm crying.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I'll try.
At the time, maybe you can make a
We have
I can
enough work,
certainly arrange
Paimon.
that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking. But if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Oh, Paimon.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
That's not a bad idea.
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Thank you. Okay, let's walk around then. Ooh, chest.
Oh, cool. This stuff looks dope.
He's so Gen Z. It's so weird.
What are you doing here?
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Greetings, Xianyun. Hello.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh?
Okay, give me a moment. I need to turn on my light 'cause it's so dark.
Related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here?
My leg is so numb. Okay, kite related stuff. I heard something weird. Okay, whatever.
And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
Yes.
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us, or Jia something.
Jiehu and Huazhong, I think.
Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Did she forget about them?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
She's so pretty.
Wait here?
I'm like mesmerized every time I look at her.
Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
I mean, she's an Adeptus. Leave her alone. I leave the stuff watching to you.
Now you too, traveler. Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal the stuff.
Bite them if they do.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes.
Why are you calling your friends old
Wonderful.
fossils?
By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
Ooh, I like
20%
sales.
Boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. one might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
Oh, that is a lot. No one needs so much tea.
And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
Don't do it.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the
Oh,
conqueror of
God.
demons and one's disciples...
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That
Dude.
is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
You're so
I
bad
see
with...
you have quite the eye
Is
for
it like
fine
a
items,
deptai
mademoiselle.
or like really
Perhaps
bad with
some of
money
my
or
wares
something?
might also be of interest to you.
Mademoiselle.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out
She
and
would
give you
never.
a demonstration.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The
Dude.
instruction manual
What?
I can do without. Thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to
okay.
study in secret.
Dude, I don't know either. I should head back before Xian Yun notices. My mom just brought me brownies. I'm gonna be eating these.
One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks in faculties.
Seems like Xian Yun easily swayed into buying things that box looks fit to burst
And
already.
you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf.
It's
But it does look
cheesecake
like there are
brownie,
lots of goods
okay.
from Fontaine.
It's really good.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Also,
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
that's so nice.
Participating then.
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xian Yun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that...
Yes.
Never mind.
It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain.
Thank you for calling me
One is better off
stupid.
saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
Talk about it. I want to listen.
Will you be attending the workshop or not?
Yes.
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Seems interesting.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Alsom in 2 days. I shall be expecting you.
That is definitely not how you
Are you leaving?
pronounce it.
Don't
Okay.
you want a guide to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Yeah, she has an animal. She's an animal, so like she doesn't.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
A good
One
one.
calls it the floating toting device.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one.
I wish I had one of those. I wouldn't have back problems now.
Confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything, she just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top.
Mm-hmm.
And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
Ah, what will I do about you, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
That does sound like something she would do.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all.
Yeah.
After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Hmm. Hey, part 1 is already done and it was only an hour. Not even. Because I did the other stuff before. Okay. Okay. What did you get? Yeah. True. Let's keep going then. 8 a.m. I'm so good at this. Okay, where are we going? 2 days later. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that part. Can I do it again? Yeah, I'm so good at this. I need to read instructions better. On to part 2 then.
Paimon has never had dim so much.
No, what are you saying? Oh, sorry, bye mom. Senior kiosk. Can I? No. Okay, let's teleport here then.
Ooh, and that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gami. Let's go!
We have been here before in Liuli Pavilion, but have we been in Senior kiosk before? Didn't we go to Senior kiosk last year with the others? I think so. I think this is where we had dinner with the others. With the others, I mean Zhongli, venti, hu tao.
Oh, you're here early. I just
Hinto.
ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Hello, I missed you.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
He's so sweet.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oh,
That's a thing?
I guess so. Oh,
Wow,
that's so
much
cute.
delicious food. Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat, eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
Aw.
What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
That would be great, thanks.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks.
I don't actually like seafood. It's just not my thing. I can eat fish, but like only very... I can eat fish fingers. That's it. The others I'm not a fan of.
So full.
I don't think I've ever had like a real Asian cuisine before. I've had ramen, but like who hasn't had ramen?
Listen, Paimon's figured it out.
I'm also like not a fan of sushi. And I guess like the Chinese and like Vietnamese and I don't fucking know takeaways you can get here in Germany aren't really like accurate cuisine. It's for the white people. I like those though. I like them a lot. I eat it for when I need motivation. Figure it out.
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Or he has an abusive family.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the
Yeah,
road
I
as
was
much as
just
I am,
about to
you
say.
hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Okay, so what are you trying to say?
You truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him.
Oh.
But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Oh. Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've seen him. This topic must be very important to him.
Talk to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but
Can you use pipe
wushu
dream in
dancing
that
has always been
context?
the only thing I wanted to do.
What is a
One
pipe
day,
dream? I'm gonna look it up.
He tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. And I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my
Okay,
case
so it's just
yet,
an
okay?
unattainable offense
It's
full
not
of
like I
hope.
think I'm completely without fault.
Okay,
No,
so I did not know
I know that it
the
wasn't
right,
the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No
meaning.
matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind.
Yeah, some parents are just like that.
I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves. But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie.
Oh.
And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
I'm
Okay,
sad, no.
Enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold.
Honestly,
Let's do
you
something
have
fun
to
this
be
afternoon.
really lucky
What do you say?
for your
I'll
for
organize.
your parents to like support you without
Already have plans this
question.
afternoon.
I'm very lucky that my parents support me in my pursuit of art, but that's like not normal.
Are you interested in kite making, Gami?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Auntie Shenyun? Auntie's no way to address a mighty and illuminated adeptus.
Do you not know who she really is, Gami?
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Shenyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
A cloud sea appeal, a brilliance revealed. Wow. Okay, let's go to the kite making workshop, I guess. I am so not used to this yet. It throws me off every single time when I come here. Load, please. Okay, where are y'all? Down there somewhere. Okay, there. Let me. Oh, I miss them. I'm like weirded out that Ganyu isn't having a rerun.
Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived.
Hello, friends.
Oh my god, girl, me too. I want to sleep too. Like, let me sleep.
On you!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Give her some coffee. Oh man.
Apologies in advance.
Isn't mint oil like used in
Wait! Shenhe? Not there!
situation where why on the horns? I was just gonna say mint oil is used in like
It worked. She's awake.
hospitals for the case that someone is like rotting from the inside or something.
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Aw, you
Did
have
you
time
not
to
sleep last
nap?
night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every
You
night.
work
without
at
fail.
One Mean Restaurant?
I could never. I'm sorry.
Since
I
when?
missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you?
Is it you, Aguai?
Chi-Chi's
Oh,
been super busy.
right, Chi-Chi is her best friend. I'm so stupid.
I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone.
But then...
Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration
Yeah,
go to
you
waste.
can't just
My
not go to your
motivation for being
mom's
here might seem a little
workshop.
different, yes. But I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xianyun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to
Who
share
the
with
fuck are
everyone.
you?
Come get it while it's still warm. Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon
I'm
as
pretty
well,
sure that
right?
title goes to Xiao, but okay. But yes, Cloud Trainer is gorgeous. Okay, so I guess maybe Shuyu is from her quest. I didn't do the quest yet. I will get to it in like maybe July or something. I don't know. I have not yet done any of like most of the Sumeru quests, and I also am still gonna upload Fontaine, I guess, and then do those quests. I'm doing it in release order. Okay? We will get to it eventually when the game is like finished or something.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making it anyway.
Paimon knew she could count on you, traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Okay, sure. Where are we starting? Where is Ganyu? Ah. Okay, I guess let's start here.
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
Oh, why would you not stay?
Not unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then.
It's fun. You should.
What
I
shape
love
should it go like?
arts and crafts. You should always
How about a butterfly?
do it if it's for free, and you get stuff like the instructions for free. Always
particular
do
design you
something
want?
creative. It's so much fun.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
Yeah.
But I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Cute. I'm gonna talk to these two first.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see.
Is that how horns
My
work?
apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you.
I'm not sure
No
if horns
harm
work
done.
that way.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Why are they so shiny?
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
What the fuck?
Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
Are they like whiskers?
I see.
I'm
Then
gonna
I'll
look
apply
it
the oil
up.
to your forehead next time.
Are horns sensitive to touch? The horns outer layer is mostly insensitive to pain, like it's about goat horns. However, the bone underneath houses blood vessels, tissue, and nerves. Any damage to the horn will cause pain. Okay, so losing the horn is agonizing, but it should not be sensitive to touch. Do animals have feeling in horns? The corneal nerve running from behind the eye. Okay, so there is sensation in it, but does it... How do gaze? How do goats feel when you touch their horns? They have the same sensitivity as fingernails. Okay. But it's nowhere as bad as, like, I guess Ganyu's making it out to be.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't
These
be
two are
long before
so
Cloud Retainer
awkward.
comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Okay, let's go to Cloud Retainer then. I guess Xianyun.
Congratulations!
Hello!
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Ooh, you're making a
Very
swallow?
good.
Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Oh.
Yep.
So it's a finch, not a swallow. Why are you whistling?
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
Make it half-half.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
You think so?
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch.
Sweet.
You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start right now. We should get started on our kite now.
Let's make
go.
a kite.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
The obvious answer is to make a Paimon-shaped kite. What?
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea. If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. We should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
So you're Hermes. Oh, that's so cute.
Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Pleased with herself.
Ooh, like this? The title of champion kite flyer is mine.
Absolutely. Yep, that's the one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyan's calling us!
Let one take a look.
Do you like my kite, Xianyun? It's Paimon.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty. Yep.
I like the finch. It looks really nice.
Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting.
Oh.
I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
I like these new screen caps. They're so cute.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
It's really cute. I love the finch. I want the finch.
To Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
Chichi will love it, Yo-Yo.
What about your kite, traveler? I like the eyebrows.
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition.
Mm.
Well, that's gonna happen one way or another.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh?
Is it falling from the sky again?
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Okay, she is mad.
Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Yeah, same. Okay, so let's. Oh, I can put it in my teapot. Okay, this is the best day of my life. I was gonna say we need to save this person. She is going. Well, like they are going to die. I'm happy I can put the kite in my teapot. That is so cool. Who are we gonna have to save?
This Fontanian device
of
mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive.
Among
And
us.
now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Alpha. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is misplaced.
No, she's coming and she's going to kill you.
Looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of
You're
Cloud
just like
Retainer's creations.
signing your
Still thy tongue.
death
If Cloud Retainer were to
sentence.
hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the supreme cuisine machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Oof.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
Guys.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not.
Guys.
That is not our kite.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety.
Guys, I think she knows.
I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Guys.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite mint. Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
Guys.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Tinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper?
We just killed them. They are dead. She.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one
Yeah,
seen
she knew.
disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
I think she is.
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old
Aw,
friends enjoying
that is
themselves?
sweet.
One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Okay, ma'am.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Dang. Oh, Milo, you're here. I don't know why my chat is not working. Hold on. You're gone, probably. I don't see anyone anymore, but thank you for coming by. I did not see that you were chatting because I guess my chat is broken again. But yes, yeah, chibi fisheye. Oh, the others are gone already? Dang.
They're back.
Hello.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites.
Aw. Babies.
Yao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
What did he say? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free.
Dang.
He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Yeah, I guess he didn't want to make any. Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Oh, but he doesn't get along with his family.
Shenhe?
It may be an if Gao
Sorry.
Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and
I fixed the chat
experiences,
now,
right?
by the way.
It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation?
Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
Again?
Night fast
How can these
approaches.
people
If you
eat
are
so
otherwise
much? I can
unoccupied,
eat like
one
2
would
meals a
entreat you to
day.
stay and eat before you depart.
And only one of them can be heavy.
It's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
We'll take you up on the offer. I'm not going to eat Paimon's
Shenhe,
food.
Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you?
These are children, Paimon. Shut the fuck up.
If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
Food moment. The fuck? Where?
Alley-oop.
Alley-oop. Where we eating?
This is...
Aw. Okay, I like the skins. I wasn't sure when I saw them in the stream, but
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
can you?
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Nice.
How do we look?
She asked them just like that.
You look great. My vibes.
Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to
Me
see
too.
one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
That is wrong.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as
I
you
wish
are
I had
pleased
either
with
of
the
them.
gift. One hopes
I don't
these
have
garments
either.
will see much use.
They have been elusive to me. Food.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It would be a close match.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
It's Gaming. Gaming is so
One has
special.
high
He's
standards.
so precious. So Portuguese.
Much merit, and one is not the type
It
who
is
would
the
see
stupidest
such
thing. I don't
pretentious
even know where it comes from. I just know that it's
appears that he
Markiplier.
wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh. What strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of
I love
phrase
your
render one
hair,
at quite the
Shenhe.
loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xianyun?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh? Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes you won't mind.
I mean, it's not really our place to tell
This shall
Paimon.
not do.
What?
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias.
Okay.
He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's
Menogias?
overall
The
style.
Yaksha.
At a gathering of adepti, Bonanus once
Bananas was
confirmed in
the
secret
Hydra
to
one,
some of the
right?
ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only
Lament.
hurt her in battle.
Sorry.
However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later...
And later?
one
No,
seems
keep
to have strayed
talking.
off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets.
Okay.
Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! One has an idea.
That idea is...
How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Maybe, I don't know. You didn't tell me anything.
Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
2 days again? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. 5 minutes break. I go get something to drink because my mouth is getting dry, and then we will continue with part 3, and I hope that was it. And I'm gonna do the other stuff off screen, I guess. Be right
That's a
back.
good breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day. Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from A to B. I'll even take them across the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing. Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And need to tighten up that part.
Okay, so never mind. My sister is throwing a tantrum. So we will continue. I have some water. That's all I need actually. I'm gonna drink. Yeah, okay. Let's see then. 2 days, right? Yeah. $8 a.m. I can do it. Whatever, I'm just gonna... I couldn't do it, guys.
It's time to carry out the plan.
Yes, plan time.
Let's go find Gaming. Hope everything goes well.
Me too.
Congratulations! Alley-oop!
Alley-oop. There he is. Are you okay, Gumming? Are you okay, babe?
Hi, Gaming. Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Okay.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
Is it your dad? Oh my god, is it his dad? Guys.
If it's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
Guys, I don't like this.
Alright, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Are we forgetting that they like almost threw hands? Is that supposed to be Menogias? That's... I just noticed him. Oh, we're here. Okay, so...
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Where? Oh, up there? I'm nervous. This is gonna suck.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
No way his name is Yip Tug.
Dad?
Awkward.
It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
This doesn't sit well with me. I feel bad.
Merchant client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then.
He has a weird accent. I can't place it. I also am and my mood is ruined, by the way. Like, genuinely, I don't like this at all. It makes me want to throw up. Let's leap.
Sorry, pal.
I don't like Gaming when he's. I don't like seeing him. I don't like seeing him sad.
I'm fine.
Are you though?
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
This sucks.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but...
Just let him go.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh, is Blackcliff your...
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
I'm gonna...
Enough of your musings.
Throw up.
Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
We beat them up?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
What is his accent?
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let
Convincing
you off so
as fuck.
Away. Let us away.
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Gaming,
Yes.
if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
But he didn't want that, my guy. He told you.
Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area.
Parents when they don't listen, even though they are told explicitly, but whatever.
All is going to plan.
Y'all are not slick. I'm sorry.
Okay, we should be good to stop here. Youngly? Oh no,
What is oh.
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
It's Rex Lopez, my guy.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Oh.
Oh. Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need.
I don't know what to say.
Had some cake stuck in her throat.
He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on
If there are
purpose?
indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Did we just, like, leave the goods where we were? I want to pick those apples. They are screaming my name. Is there more? Did I? No.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani.
Okay,
Usho
so
dancing
this
has
is
become
going
more well-known in
better
Liyue
than I
Harbor
expected. I
However,
thought it would be
although
worse.
performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed.
Thank you,
I have
Jomli.
heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Aren't you?
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
Okay, but then it's
No,
not
no.
like he said it.
It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now.
It's a.
In
Is it a
truth,
Slavic
there are some things
accent?
that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same.
Or is it
Otherwise, how would he support himself?
Scandinavian?
Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried.
Dude, you could have just
When
reached
you're
out,
young,
but
you can
whatever.
handle all that physically
Parents.
taxing work and
Am I right, guys?
what young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing as a kid. If I had known how
Dude.
things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet
Oh,
you speak
if
with
you knew.
such wisdom.
If you
Perhaps
knew.
I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind.
In 2024, dude.
Oh, I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
That's how you pronounce it. Iptak?
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
Yes.
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
Yeah, I mean,
You need
if
not
you're gonna
reproach your
like,
heart for caring. You simply need
you
to
need to
loosen your
support
heart a
him,
little.
and I feel like
Indeed, with such a big heart,
maybe he
why not
doesn't like it
allocate the
after
time
all.
you
But
usually spend
even then,
worrying
it
about
was not a
Gamin
waste of
to the
time.
pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery. You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of
Listen
an
to
eye.
Rex Lapis.
The blink of an eye, you say?
Listen to
Do things
Grandpa.
change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
He certainly has a way with words.
Oh, there's coming! Yay! He's back.
Oh, Gamin is back. Hey, Gamin, we're over here.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
Yeah, we met him
A
and we
fated
drank tea.
meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Pleasant.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Okay. Oh, did you? We probably caught them.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So, that's how we're starting off?
I didn't like
Can't
the
look me in the
plan.
eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making...
Yeah.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah. I didn't like the plan, just so you know.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really Zhongli was talking things through with him and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And will you talk to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Good luck. Good luck, Gummy. You can do it. I believe in you.
I'll do my best.
He's not that bad. I mean,
You
he
are
can
very
probably be
knowledgeable,
swayed.
Mr. Zhongli.
He can
I'm
be swayed.
impressed.
He doesn't
Despite
hate you.
my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
They're gonna be pissing rivers. It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
As one does.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
Aw.
It would be an honor.
Bye bye, Zhongli.
You two have a nice chat, alright?
What if I want to... I want to be there. I want to be in the room where it happens. I need to stop making Hamilton references. No one listens to Hamilton anymore.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
A friend approaches? So!
You're here too?
Hi!
I've been here the whole time.
Hi!
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
He's your goofy.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable.
Aww.
It's just that...
Father and son.
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
This is so wholesome. This event is so wholesome. It's just families.
The pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year.
Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
Y'all are so awkward.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
What the fuck?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often?
I'm gonna
It
cry.
wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied.
Go visit your father.
Here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right.
Guys.
I have made my comparisons.
And?
If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity.
I will
You
do
might
it.
find it to be an enjoyable use of your
I will
time.
fly kites with you, Xiao.
Wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
I do.
Well,
I actually do. I actually do enjoy it a lot.
Than capable of finding out.
I haven't done it since I was a little kid, though.
The kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend.
Your
Besides,
son.
we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
It doesn't matter. We're going to win.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need.
Okay.
Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Absolutely. I will be there.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
I guess so.
Keep that in mind. Take care, Xiangli. See you later.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Ew. Oops.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I
Wait,
still
you
don't
tried to say something.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
This is
Shenhe,
so
sit.
awkward.
You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea? Or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect.
Okay.
The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
So, are you gonna make sure they
Remember
don't
the
kill
plan
each
when we
other?
counted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
I see. That was
So
my
I'll have
second
whatever you are having.
thought.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash.
Oh,
One
right.
has more
You
than had
bought
one's fill
10.
already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation.
Didn't you want to give them out as
Has
gifts?
work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Jesus.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
What the fuck?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shen's
Oh no!
eccentricities.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after
I mean, yeah. Compared to that.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Oh lord.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, best not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
Oh, this is wholesome. I'm gonna cry.
Thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough to think.
I low-key want to hear his voice in Chinese now.
They've made up by now.
I have not checked yet.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
So, I have a question. Is child labor canon in Genshin Impact? I mean, I guess Diona, but like, how common is child labor in Genshin Impact? I'm kind of like concerned. Because that Loki sounded like Ming has been working hard manual labor since he was like 15 or something. I can't support that.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market.
Oh.
Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Follow me, and then he walks ahead. What do you think?
Here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Okay, what's the next phase then?
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What? Oh no, what?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly! Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
I guess so.
Okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose Mora on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Okay. Thank you for not telling me again.
Got it. Just leave
I love it when you do this, Genshin.
Let's split up and make it happen.
Okay, what are we making happen
We
though?
need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Let's buy a mechanical thingamabob then, I guess.
Alley-oop!
Alley-oop?
Hello again.
Hello.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day.
She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
Alright, then. Thank you.
You're nice. I love you. Are we gonna win though? I don't think we will win. Probably not.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Put it in the sky. Oh, cutscene! I was waiting.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Ah, that's so cute.
Come here, allow me.
Ah.
The Lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen?
What
should we do?
Oh.
What's that?
How is he doing that though? That's so cool. Okay. What was the reason though? I don't think that's how physics works, but I guess Teva does have its own laws.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Ah, this is so cute.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
This is so long again.
Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, coming. I'm gonna cry.
Gaming's performance was so cool. Paimon almost
Give
wanted
me
to
a
join in.
moment.
Right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm not crying, you're crying. I just have something in my eye.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Bye bye.
Dad.
Oh.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter.
Oh
what
man.
I want to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of
Dad
my
lore.
past for another time? All I really want
Dad
to say
lore is always for
I've changed
packing,
my mind.
or like unpacking
Much like this kite,
groceries.
you also deserve to soar to new heights. Son.
Donkey.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. All right, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Oh, I'm gonna cry again.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Stop hitting me. Give yourself a pat on the back, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon. Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there something else you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. That was disgusting. Was that it? I guess so, yeah. Dang. Okay. That was amazing. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this while we take the boat ride, actually, because I really want to. Let's go to the wharf. That was amazing. My eyes were teared up. I'm not gonna lie, I almost bawled. No, I love this. The theme this year was like very family, and I loved it. It was so good. Bosu, take me to Yilong Wharf. Is it that? Yeah, Yilong Wharf. Okay. Amazing. I loved every second of it. I like most of it. I was very worried about the part with the dad, because that did sound really bad, what Gaming was talking about. But I guess it turned out alright. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna say my goodbyes. I will be live next week, Tuesday, I think, for Valentine's Day. We will be here for a very long time. I will be doing all hangout quests I have left over, in a bachelor style, because that's fun, isn't it? It's fun. So I'm gonna do that. And on the 16th, I think that should be Thursday then? I guess, yeah, Thursday. We're gonna do Sino and Tainari's quests in a marathon, and yeah, that would be fun too. I've been looking forward to that for a while. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. We will see each other on Tuesday. And I love this man. Yeah, we'll see each other on Tuesday. I'm gonna go now because my sister was mad at me. But yeah. Okay. Are we there? No, we are not there yet, but he stopped singing. Okay, well, that is my cue then, I guess. Bye bye. Oh no. Oh no, it's gone. What is this? There, okay. Bye.
Rain? Oh man, I hope I brought the laundry in.
相隔。